Guys, I'm sure you have seen this a million times, but for the sake of consistency, I'm getting ready to flush first the clutch. And again, this is an '08 V-Strom DL1000. And this is something I do every year on all my bikes. But this bike, I don't know if it's ever been done. I'm not sure. I bought it, so I'm not going to take a chance. But anyway, let me give you a couple of helpful hints if you don't know. First off, these screwdrivers I use are Japanese. They are a little different. But take you and tap. When you put your screwdriver in your reservoir, tap it a little bit to kind of break those screws. Now I've already tapped these, but that'll help to break these screws so you don't strip them. And of course I'm going to just remove this plate, and I will replace the diaphragm. I'm going to go ahead and replace the diaphragm. I will not reuse that diaphragm. I'm going to cover my bike here, remove this diaphragm. I'm going to suck that fluid out in there, clean that up before I ever open that bleeder line here. And here it is, the bleeder line. And I'm using an 8. And notice I'm using the closed end, because it'll lay there for you to open and close that. You know, and I've got one of them suction bottles that prevents backflow. Used it for a long time. It even comes with a little hook to hook it on something if you need to. But so the process is clean this out, fill it with fresh fluid. I'm going to be pumping the clutch, and I'm going to hold that clutch. I'm going to open that valve. I'm going to bleed that. Then I'm going to close it, and I'm going to release. And I'm going to do that process. And I'm going to do it several times, and I'm going to keep this reservoir full. And ultimately, we're going to flush new clutch fluid all the way through the system. Now, alternatively, if you want to buy you a Mighty Vac, you can just hook your Mighty Vac up and just suck it through the system straight away. But this is something I've had for a long time, and so that's the process I'm going to do. So that's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to turn around. I'm going to come over here on the brake side, and I'm going to be doing the front brake, and I'm going to do the same process. And now on most all these motorcycles, you're going to have a rear reservoir also when you get ready to do your rear brakes. Now there's an adjustment there for the shocks and all. But I'm sure there's a rear reservoir here somewhere. I'm going to have to locate it when I come to the rear brakes. I'll locate that reservoir, and then I'll bleed them the same way. So again, this is an '08 V-Strom 1000, and this is the next step in my process. I'm going to go ahead probably and change the oil today, get that taken care of, you know, and I'm getting ready to do the adjustments I left off yesterday and carry on from where I stopped yesterday late afternoon. Okay, hopefully this is helpful.